Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Carpenter here, and today I am going to talk to you about the letter Y when it is a vowel. So we're going to talk about Y, but first I want to review something. We're going to talk about syllables. So syllables are when you break words into parts, and we've practiced that before. Like if I was going to break the word socket into parts, I would go socket. It has two parts, two syllables. If I was going to clap the word fly, I would say fly. That has one syllable. Now, we have talked about this a little bit in our classroom, so I just want to review open and closed syllables. So I'm going to use my whiteboard here. And, okay, so an open syllable is when the word has a vowel at the end of a syllable and there's no consonant after it. So for example, here's the word N-O. Let's clap the word N-O. It's no. Ready? No. There's one syllable, and it has a vowel at the end of the syllable. So when there's an open syllable with a vowel at the end of the syllable, that's what that means. It's open here. There's no letter here. The space is open. You're going to make the long vowel sound. So instead of n-ah, it's going to say n-o. Okay, let's go on to a closed syllable. So closed syllable. Closed syllable. Okay, a closed syllable is when you have a word, but at the end of the word, or at the end of a syllable, your vowel is closed in by a consonant. What I mean by that is if I had the word no, like we did before, N-O, no, and right now it's open. There's a space here. The space is open. There's nothing closing it in or guarding that letter O. Okay, there's nothing after it. So we have no, we said it was one syllable. We're going to add a letter here. I'm going to add a consonant. I'm going to add the letter T. Now the O is closed in. It has something after it. It can't get out. It's closed. Okay, so that's a closed syllable. So now the closed syllable, when you see that, the vowel will make its short sound in closed syllables. So we're going to say n-ah instead of no-o. It's going to say n-ah. So closed syllables makes their short vowel sound. And if the syllable is open with no consonant after, it's going to make its long syllable sound. Okay? Another one for an open one would be H-I. There's no space, there's no consonant here, so it's an open space, so it's an open syllable. And it ends with a vowel, so that vowel is going to make its long sound. I, hi. If we were to go to the closed syllable and write hi, now I want to close that I in with a consonant so that I can't get out. I'm going to close it in with a T. Now I have it. So that vowel I changed its sound. When it was open, it was a long vowel sound, I. And when it's closed and it has a consonant after the syllable, after the vowel and the syllable, then it is closed. And it makes its short vowel sound. Okay. That we've done before. So I just wanted to quickly review it. And I wanted to review syllables because today we're going to talk about the letter Y. And here's the letter Y. Now, I like to call Y the robber guy. So this poster here says, letter Y, the robber guy. He steals the sounds of E and I. So what I mean by that is that Y can sometimes become a vowel and make the long I sound or the long E sound. Now, I'm going to tell you when it makes which sound. So we just talked about syllables. So we just talked about syllables. So I'm going to go back to syllables again. That's why I wanted to review it. So here's our letter Y. Okay. And we know that Y makes the y sound, right? But sometimes it can act as a vowel. And when it acts as a vowel, it makes the long I sound, I, or it makes the long E sound, E. But when do we know when to use it? We don't. So we're going to figure that out right now. Now, let's look at a word that ends with a Y when it makes the long I sound. I'm going to give you one. Are you ready? C-R-Y. This word is cry. Okay. Now I'm going to do another one. Y. I. Sky. Okay. I'm going to move that one up here so you can see it. I want you to think about those and think about what we just reviewed. Sky, cry. Okay, now I'm going to do some words that have the Y when it acts as a long E sound. So let's do B, A, B, E, baby. Okay, and I'm going to do crazy. So now it's acting as an E. So let's go back. Sky and cry. The Y makes the long I sound. Baby, crazy, it makes the long E sound. Do you notice anything different about the syllables in these words and the syllables in these words? Let me say them again. Sky, cry. Try to clap those syllables in the word sky. Sky, good job, it has one. Try to clap them and cry. Cry, good, it has one also. Now let's go over to the E side. First word was baby. Go ahead and clap out baby. Clap the parts, clap the syllables. Baby. 2 syllables. Let's try the next one. Crazy. Crazy. 2 syllables. I see a pattern. Think about it. If you said that you use Y to represent long I when there's 1 syllable in the word, then you're right. If there's 2 syllables in the word, you're going to use that Y to represent the E sound. It's going to always make that E sound when you have 2 syllables and the Y is at the end. Okay, so we said Y always becomes a vowel at the end of a word, but it can make different sounds. It could make the I sound or it could make the E sound. So that's going to help us figure it out. I am going to share my screen with you. Hold on a second. All right, let's share my screen. And I have a fun video for you. Okay. This is Y as a vowel song. There's those 1 syllable words. Two syllables. Good. Okay. Now, some of you might have seen this word when you were watching that video. You might have seen the word, and your parents might have seen the word S-A-Y. Now, I see Y at the end, but let me say that word again. S-A-Y. That word is say. How come A says A in that word and not E. The Y doesn't say E or I. Do you know? I think you might know this rule. Y acts as a vowel when it's next to another vowel. So if you look at this word, S-A-Y, we know that Y is a vowel sometimes, and Y is a vowel when it's at the end of a word. So here it is at the end of a word, but it's next to something special. It's next to a vowel. So here's two vowels. What's that two vowel rule? So this is A-Y and it's two vowels. Two vowels go walking. The first one does the talking. So when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So A is going to say A. So that's why you might see some tricky things like that. But if you see A-Y next to each other, you're going to know that it's two vowels next to each other. And the next lesson that I'm going to do has something to do with AI. So be ready for that. I am going to share my screen one more time to show you your activity that you're going to be doing. Here we go. All right, so when you get into Seesaw, you're going to see this activity. So you're going to go back to the page and you're going to hit add, and now you're going to sort out the words for whether or not they have the long E sound or the long I sound. What does Y represent in the word? That's your job. You have to figure that out. So here's, we already talked about cry, cry. How many syllables? Cry. One syllable. So I know that cry would go under I because there's one syllable. Let's try this one. Bunny. Bunny. Two syllables. So I would put bunny under the E. Okay, you're going to try that out, and I would absolutely love if you could record yourself saying some of the words and maybe even clapping out the syllables when you say them. I look forward to it, and I will see you soon. Bye, friends.